My name is Paul Lorskulsint. I'm the Chief Nuclear Officer at Urenco USA, which is an enrichment company in southeast New Mexico, just 30 miles south of Hobbs. Regarding sponsorship of this conference or really attending here, I think it's really important for the folks here to understand just how a successful nuclear company has been in the not only in the United States, but also in New Mexico specifically, and how that adds to the richness of the state. This specific conference is really important for me and for my company in regarding just sharing the information on how Urenco USA started, because a lot of the folks here are really starting to look at nuclear facilities inside their communities and to be kind of the prototype as to how a nuclear company has been successful in sharing that information and sharing the pitfalls and also the successes is absolutely vital for folks to get out of this conference. So the conversations that we're having here, not only in New Mexico, but across the country are important because the time for nuclear is now. It's been a industry that has had its share of maybe disapproval, but right now there is so much bipartisan support, not only here in New Mexico, but across the United States. And this is the perfect time for New Mexico to be part of that conversation and ultimately take a leadership role in what nuclear means, not only for the United States, but also for the globe. Really, what excites me most about nuclear right now is just the state of where we are in the world today. Nuclear is one of those technologies that isn't very well understood, but nowadays it's getting a lot more press, a lot more focus. And right now it's so important for New Mexicans to understand what role they can play in bringing that technology home. Hard to really describe it in one word about the importance of this conference, but I would say the most important thing to talk about here is information, but also support. Yeah, absolutely. So support and information is important for right now because there's not many folks who have a full understanding of what nuclear means in New Mexico. Like just talking about the speech that I had and the panel that I participated in, when I asked the audience how many percent of the audience was in the nuclear industry, only about 10 people in the entire room raised their hands. So that tells you right now how important it is to really spread that information and kind of tamp down any disinformation about what the nuclear industry really means. All right, my biggest takeaway so far is really learning about the different technologies that are potentially considering investing here in New Mexico and really what that means to those communities. And then also having that forum for those who don't understand those technologies to ask their questions and get at least some of their answers resolved, or making it a much larger and longer conversation outside this conference.